2.
Welcome, one and all, to the first and last place for all the news, weekly gaffes, and happenings of every week. If you're interested in laughs, news, viral hits, and smashes, all you need to do is come right here to the H3 Podcast every Tuesday and Friday to get your fill. Back me up on that, Eva.
I love the smashes.
The smashes. Everything you need, baby. We got it all here today. First of all, let me thank our sponsors, Noom and MeUndies. We've got a heck of a show here today. Heck of a show featuring, we've been putting together resumes, applications, PowerPoint presentations of girls that want to be Mrs. Slater.
Mrs. the intern.
Mrs. the intern. Dan, are we working on getting Ian an intern? Because I definitely want to get Ian the intern's intern in here. I think that would be a good addition to the show.
Sure.
Right, Ela? I mean, that's funny. That's a good gag.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mrs. the intern. So I'm very excited. We have a lot of really good applications. We're going to get Ian in here, and he's going to hand out roses to his final contestant. So we're going to have to...
How is it going to hand the rose? Where does it go?
He'll hand it to me. As a metaphorical, you make the cut. But before that, guys, I promised you hits and gaffes. So let's start from the top. What's popping on Twitter, baby? It's all about the fish cannon. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, and I still somehow think this is fake. Let's not. We don't need music. So this is to help fish pass over dams in seconds rather than days. Now, I don't know why they're in such a hurry to get the fish into the other side. What's the big deal of a couple-day detour? See, I'm very skeptical of this, that this is real.
It seems like such a procedure.
And then it sucks them in at such a high velocity. And how does it not damage them to get sucked through that tube at such a high speed?
Is this currently like a rendering or?
That's why I think it's fake, is because, look at this. This is the fakest shit ever.
But
this isn't bananas. Fish pass system is said to be a safer and effective way to help with fish migration. Like, this is a render. That's a render. Let's watch this again now. Homie puts it in a tube and it gets sucked out like bullet speed. This is a render. That looks real. But it could be anything. Right? I feel like everyone got bamboozled by this.
Who is Cheddar?
Yeah, exactly. That's all you need to know, that this is fake. And then they hit the water at like 1,000 miles an hour.
This is called Whoosh Innovations.
Also, how do they catch these fish, these wild fish? And what is with these corny renderings?
If you worked really hard on such a serious innovation, would you call it Whoosh Innovation?
No, I would call it cheddar. I don't know. I just don't know.
They couldn't make this one better photoshopped?
The system can also call out, like, what would justify such a... Let me read the writing, because they're trying to convince me that this fake shit is real. But I can't imagine what could possibly justify such an elaborate tube. Helps native fish pass over the dam in seconds rather than days. Okay, I don't know what's such the hurry.
What?
I'm really amused by you being so bothered by this.
Because it's fake. Whoosh Innovations. Like, look at how many people it takes to even do this.
That's what I don't understand.
Are you really telling me that there's like 10 people on hand just shoving fish into this tube?
Who's going to pay for this?
Whoosh Innovations created a fish transport system. Okay.
Is this a new season of Nathan For You?
Right, exactly. By the way, look how fake this fish is. I'm telling you, look at this fish. It doesn't move. It's a huge fish. It doesn't move. Why did you put it in upside down?
Well, the tail actually moved, didn't it?
I don't know. You tell me, Ela. You guys have X-Files music?
When it puts it in.
Yeah, but it got sucked at 1 trillion miles a second. Soft tubes move fish from water below a dam to the spawning grounds above. Okay, but why? You better tell me why right now. That's a rendering. A bad one, too. It's also said to have helped in salmon recovery at a lower cost than fish ladders. What's a fish ladder? That sounds fake also.
It's probably just what it sounds like.
Look at this. The system can also cull out non-native species that wreak havoc. So they're saying all the fake-ass fish that don't belong here don't get a free zip line up.
This is so weird.
I don't know, man. And then doesn't that look violent? Like, how can anything survive this? Look at this shit. See ya.
Yeah.
And increases predation. Oh, you didn't get it. Yeah. The selective fish passage system is said to be a safer and effective way to help with fish migration. I don't know, man. I don't buy it. I mean, do you guys agree there's something fishy, part of my pun, about this?
I do not agree. I'm going to have to hard disagree on this one.
You think it's real?
Yeah, it's real.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. I mean, I might regret that when I find out that I've been totally bamboozled.
Well, it has 25 million views, this clip. Does anyone back there have a little spidey tingly about that? This might be a ruse.
I feel like this is like an early April Fool's joke.
Mm-hmm.
Early.
Early.
More late than early.
Late April Fool's. Like they missed the cutoff.
No, I just Googled it. There's a news article about it. It seems to be a real thing.
What paper is it in?
Time.
Time?
Fish in
Time
tubes.
magazine.
Reminds me of the steak in the boot. Fish in tubes.
Fish in the tube.
It's because, these salmon, they got to get upstream, man. We got to help
The
them
fish
out.
tube is more than a meme.
There you go.
Vox.
Vox?
Mm-hmm.
All right, everyone's in on it. This conspiracy goes deeper than I thought. Anyway, that's what's hot on Twitter.
Wouldn't kill the fish though?
That's what I said. It's like you're shooting them out of a gun practically.
The tube seems
It's
reasonable
soft.
to me.
Yeah,
the tube,
okay, it's soft.
No, but the part that you pointed out where they slam into like the metal cage, yeah, that looked a little violent.
I mean, it looks like a fast way to cook them, but like...
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of friction. They come out ready to eat. What are you reading?
But
Ian?
why?
Or Ela?
I'm trying to find more information. Why is it so important?
So these articles, are these not just online articles that are trying to get clicks, Dan? Are you talking about time?
No, and apparently John Oliver did a whole segment
Give me
about
a link.
a few years ago.
Give me a link.
Yeah, I just got to that too.
Yeah. So
John Oliver. I mean, that guy's not.
Did he get bamboozled too? Here you go. Time magazine. Salmon Cannon everyone's talking about.
This has been popular for a minute. The Salmon Cannon is taking everyone for a joyride. All right, here we go. Let's see if this looks real. This is a real-time can. Yeah, okay.
This is from Cheddar as well.
We've already disproven these guys as uncredible sources.
You telling me Cheddar is not
Why they put him
paragon
upside down?
of
And
journalistic integrity?
look how she thrust it in like hatefully. Watch this girl. She's like, get the fuck out of my river. Right? So, Ela, here's that.
There's someone listening who knows the answers to everything, and they're like yelling at the screen.
There is
It does look
salmon
real.
biologist who is fucking pissed right now listening to the show.
Well, this one shows a little more context. The other one's showing these really corny renderings.
So it's
Here, Ela, look. Well, what I've learned.
I'm just trying to find why.
Look how fast they hit the water, dude. Watch this. It's like a torpedo. Boom.
That's pretty violent.
He's out of there, though.
He seems all right.
Yeah, he's fine. All right, well, I don't know. It's a little strange.
It's definitely strange.
But, Ela, how do you explain this woman hatefully throwing the fish in there? Look at her. Get the fuck out of my river. It's like she wants it to die.
Well,
look at her. She scornfully.
Maybe it needs to go
Bitch.
with momentum, the whoosh.
All right, let's get off this. I mean, I think I've disproven this. I think this is proven. We can put the stamp on it. Proven fake.
For sure.
So that's what's popping, Twitter world. Next up, we've got some fan submissions. We've been talking about how scooter people are still brazy after all these years. And fans submitted. Guys, remember, if you want to submit podcast at h3productions.com. So we've got some more mobility scooter crazy people. This one comes from Alex. mute audio. A note to myself, because guess what? Okay, I got it. Because guess what? YouTube is totally fucking insane. All right, here we go. I do really honestly think that 90% of all people that ride scooters are totally brazy. Like, look at this guy. He's attempting to go up an escalator in a scooter and eat shit. Like,
oh my God.
And I mean, well, I'm not quite sure what the expected outcome was there, you know?
It's just like they think the scooter solves it all.
Yeah.
It's just like
I can't walk. They gave me the scooter. Yeah. You know what's funny? Don't worry, the lady was okay. Thank you, anonymous ripper. Now, what's funny is this person who slams the emergency brake was kind of unhelpful, because now she's just stranded in the middle of the escalator. I mean, you better at least just dump her off at the top.
Yeah.
Right? Now she's just stuck in the middle of nowhere.
That's true.
Yeah. So, scooter people are still brazy. I love this. Like, no hesitation. Like,
she's even going to hold the thing. Like,
no hesitation. You know? And then, whoops, see ya.
Once you sit on a scooter, all logic just gets lost. Everything you know about the world is out the scooter.
What was she thinking? Like,
the scooter got to her brain, man. So there you go. Scooter people are brave.
I think we need some applications from people who know normal scooter people who wouldn't do such crazy thing.
They don't exist. What do you want, is watch videos of people just responsibly riding around in scooters? That sounds boring. This one was submitted by Nathan M. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Scooter people are still brazy, Ela. Watch this shit. This is a viral hit, this video.
Calm down and relax.
He's blocking our car.
Calm down. Just fall off for a few.
Shirtless.
Get the fuck goddamn out of my fucking way!
Oh my God.
Get the fuck out of my way! Calm down. I am going to get out!
Ooh.
You full screen it?
You move your scooter!
What?
Wait, that was her car. Wait, hold on. Back it up.
Yeah, it's her car.
Wait, she's beating the hell out of her own car. Scooter people are brazy as hell, dude. Look at her. She's beating the hell out of her own car. Yeah, dude.
You can't get up.
like a roly-poly.
By the way, that dude's fine. He's just fat. Like, look at him. He's fine. You know how people get like fat and they're just like, I can't walk anymore. That dude he's fine. Yeah, baby. Yeah, like a turtle. Help! But again, get in the mind of him. I'm blocking this woman's car. I mean, be happy she didn't run you over. The scooter does not make you invincible or infallible.
No, scooter people have rights too. And
they have too many rights by the look of it. We need to restrict scooter people.
That's it!
Here we go. It's not over yet.
Oh my God.
Look, he's standing, by the way. Do you see what I'm saying?
My fucking scooter!
Oh my God, what is this?
Yeah, she fucked the scooter up.
Do they know each other, do you think?
Yeah, apparently they fight all the time, these neighbors. Look, he's totally fine. He's walking totally fine.
He can walk, but he can't scoot without the scooter.
Right. But my point
Who wants
is,
to walk?
Yeah, I mean, look, it's a better, certainly a better system. I mean, who wants to wear a shirt either?
Right.
I'm surprised she was able to topple him over. You know? Because he's a big guy sitting down.
That is one of the dangers of the scooter. Makes it easier to...
You're susceptible to topples. That's why you got to keep moving.
Yeah.
If you're on the scooter, you got to keep moving.
That's why
You
they
can't
don't
stop. Yeah. I love she be. Oh yeah, dude. Like a turtle on his back,
Like
man.
how she elbows him.
These scooter videos, I can't get enough of. Yes. Bro, you risk that when you park behind her. My fucking scooter! Oh, man. This guy, by the way, like, let's appreciate the vantage point. This homie's just in his... he's peeking out of a curtain, just watching this all unfold on his phone. I mean, that's a great... Man, that's great. So, telling you, scooter people. There's yet another one. Yet another one from Ben A. of a crazy scooter person. Watch this shit. You gotta watch closely because it happens fast. And it's a little far off. But you can see a scooter person coming down the road and they slam through the blockage and almost get run over. You see that? I'll show you again. So here they come. Some old person on a scooter comes slamming through the blockade. Boom. And then almost gets run over. All the way to the curb. Yeah. Powerful stuff.
They cannot stop.
Powerful stuff.
I love that the workers are like barely reacting as if this isn't like the first time
Yep.
they've done this.
Certainly not the first time.
Again, another scooter person.
What do you think, Hila?
I'm considering getting a scooter.
Yeah, when I'm old, I'm going to get a scooter and just fuck the world up. I love this. Just like, peace, fuck your barricade, bitch. I'm stuck. Help me. And then it's like, I'm stuck. Help me. Yeah, fantastic. I love it. Now, this one's a little bonus clip. It's not to do with scooters, but close. It's the original scooter, a horse. So there was an injury at a horse track. Let me pause it, full screen it, get some audio. And they, for some reason, I don't know why, they put him on the back of a horse instead of just carrying it.
Wait, let me interrupt real quick. This is actually a demonstration. That's not a real person on the
Oh,
back
damn.
of the
Why
horse.
would you ruin the video for me like that?
I'm sorry.
Are you sure about that?
I'm 99% sure that that's a mannequin.
Yeah, you got to keep that stuff to yourself. Because that ruins the clip.
It's still funny as fuck.
But so I don't understand why you would put an injured person on a horse. I mean, that doesn't make any sense, especially when they gallop, for Christ's sake. Imagine you have a back injury. So
Maybe,
here.
if they're in the wilderness, they need to get somebody out of there.
I refuse to believe
Let's just
that.
pretend it's a real person. You're right.
Yes. All good things. So, what a bad idea to put a injured person on a horse. I mean, you can easily just carry them. You know? Good resolution on this clip, too. Really high res.
Why did it get... got potato.
Why did the resolution go down? But anyway,
there we go.
So enjoy.
Oh,
Look at this, what happens.
What? Oh my god.
Yo, I thought that was a real person, Dan.
Ethan was cracking up last night. Like,
It's so funny that this poor injured person is put on horseback, and then look at him go. Like, what a disaster. Look at that. Then face first. But it's not funny anymore. Yeah, you got to keep that stuff.
I mean, it's funny from they were trying to show, a big audience of people and what a great technique this is.
Yeah, but come on. Come on. Look at this is like back-breaking right there. Boom. So it's like, yeah, maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just carry. That horse is getting turned into glue for sure. So that's it.
That's it. So I got a quick update on the Salmon Cannon here.
Yeah.
Hila was interested in the real issue that's being solved with this thing. So the salmon they swim upstream to spawn, to reproduce, but then we build dams and they can't get to where they do it, so they don't reproduce as much, and then the salmon population goes down. So they're just trying to help them, get upstream in a little bit more efficient way. And then a nice little detail about this is apparently that tube was made for transporting fruit, and the company was just like, hey, what if we throw a fish in here? I bet that'd work.
Fruit? What the hell's going on out there in the world? What's with tubes transporting
It's supposed to be for like apples or some shit.
What?
Yeah.
An apple won't last that. Like you'll get.
It needs to have some kind of bouncy, some cushiony exit. Not unlike water, I guess.
Right.
Okay.
I'm
still skeptical, though.
All right.
My skeptical mind, I'm way too woke to buy that shit. So.
Whoosh innovations.
Let's see what else. Yeah, whoosh. I mean, damn, who you kidding? Cheddar? Whoosh? What are we talking about here? R. Kelly is miserable in jail because he is illiterate. Hit me with that. And unable to read fan mail. The singer's lawyer, Steve Greenberg, spoke out on behalf of his client to share just how miserable Kelly is feeling behind bars. He's a spiritual guy. He has a Bible with him in his cell, but he can't read it. It's basically there for comfort. Now he's been placed in the MCC's SHU, which incidentally is where Epstein had a oopsie-doopsie. A cell in solitary confinement away from the jail population, and is constantly being moved from cell to cell. He has only the guards to talk to. Damn.
Now, what kind of lawyer is this? Who is he working for, putting out this story?
I don't know what's their motive, just to get sympathy for poor illiterate R. Kelly. Girl, did you bring your ABCs today? Here we go. Did you bring your ABCs? Did you bring Goodnight Moon? Girl, I want to read while I'm in prison. In prison. Girl, I just want to read the Bible. What do you do in prison if you can't read? Like, that's the only thing you can do in prison is read.
Yeah, or...
Did you get your passports? Did you get your shots? Girl, I'm going to prison and I am illiterate. Mr. R. Kelly, you have been served. Boy, I can't read this. I can't read at all. Girl, did you bring your flashcards? Yeah, this is, I could go on all day.
Article also says that he's been receiving a lot of fan mail, but he can't read any of it. So
now, why would they put this kind of information out? This is so weird.
I do think he's illiterate. I've heard that before. But you raise a good point. How do you write music and be illiterate? I find that interesting. I mean, besides, I guess he could tape it. I mean...
Yeah, he doesn't have to write his lyrics down, necessarily.
That seems very difficult, like playing back the tape all the time. Or maybe he has people transcribing it, but he can't read it.
Yeah, what's the point?
Mm-hmm. Can he really be fully illiterate?
Article says basically illiterate. So,
What is the illiteracy rate in the United States? How are we doing on that? Look that up for me.
The literacy rate in the United States is 99%. So he is
99? Wow, we're killing it.
He is the 1%.
We are doing really good on literacy rates. That's really high.
Yeah, it's not bad.
He's the only idiot in America that can't read. Nice.
I mean, 99%, that's still 1 in 100. That's still...
But, like, I don't know why I thought it would be lower.
Yeah, well...
Well, you can't get 100% because there's always R. Kelly.
That's very true.
You know, 99 is pretty much 100%. It's crazy. Back in the day, reading was like a luxury of the upperclassmen. Like broke-ass peasants couldn't read.
Yeah, it's true.
And they weren't allowed to either. Like, give me that book, motherfucker. Slaves weren't allowed to read.
Yep.
They're like, oh, slaves are so stupid. Also, give me that book before you learn to read. It's like, which way is it? Are they dumb or they can't, or are they not allowed to read? You know, white people. Anyway, let's move it on. So, our condolences to R. Kelly, who's miserable in jail. He's illiterate and unable to read fan mail. Our hearts goes out to him and his family.
Isn't it crazy that now he's just like done? It's kind of cool. Finally happened.
I mean, it's a fall from grace. You know, Epstein's fall from grace was an epic. We're going to talk about that later. I don't want to get too deep into it, but Epstein was a billionaire, playboy, untouchable, aristocrat, friends with the most powerful people in the world, to being suicided in a cell. I mean, that's a Shakespearean fall from grace, you know? We'll get into that.
Yeah. But when it comes to R. Kelly, it's just, I feel like it's kind of satisfying. Like, if they finally got him.
They did. They finally got him.
Because he dodged it for so long.
Yeah. Yeah, his ass is in jail, man.
Not that I'm taking joy in him being in prison, but...
Well, I'm sure a lot of his victims are.
Yeah.
You know? And family of the victims. So, did you get your... So, how about this? How about a new rendition? Did you lose your passport? Can you no longer vote? Boy, you're a convicted felon in America. America. Did you get some books to read? Oh, wait, you're illiterate. Do you lose your passport as a felon? I think so.
I believe so.
I think so. He's not going anywhere.
Did you lose your passport? Did you get a shot of cum up your ass by a fellow prisoner? No? Hila didn't like that one. The guy's a sexual being, obviously. He likes sex, so the chance of him fucking another prisoner, they do that. They're gay for the stay. So I'm saying there's a high chance that R. Kelly's going to fuck a dude in there. Especially if he's in there for life.
Maybe the lawyer will let us know.
We are... R. Kelly is miserable as he has been forced to have sex with men in prison. He's a very sexual man, but as there's no women in prison, he has been forced to take a giant load up his asshole on a daily basis. We are sad to report. Go ahead with the music. This is R. Kelly's lawyer. We are sad to report that R. Kelly has been forced to suck another man's penis. It wasn't forced, he did it by will, but out of sexual frustration, he has been sucking other men's penises. We are sad to admit, because although he's heterosexual, there are no other women in prison.
I don't know if this is working.
Do you have anything you want to report, R. Kelly's lawyer?
Yes, I would like to report that we filed R. Kelly's tax returns and he could not read it, so we scammed it out of all of his money. Would like to put that out there.
We would like to report that...
That's probably why he has no money left. He can't read.
He can't read.
I mean, you can read numbers,
right. Good point, Elo. We are sad to report that R. Kelly is living on a diet of let's cut it out. I feel like if I was funnier, I could pull it off. You know? Some days you have it, some days you don't. And that's okay. I never said I was the funniest guy in the world. I never claimed that. Mm-hmm. I only claim that we bring you the goofs, the laughs, and the news and the spooks every week.
The spooks?
That's my only guarantee. Yes, the spooks.
Huh.
Yes, Dan.
Are you not listening to the show? Then,
Dan,
I
are
mean,
you?
Come on.
All right, we're at 30 minutes. So up next, we got Twitch versus Ninja. I mean, it's going down. Ninja calls out Twitch big time, which is just so coincidental because I was saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Just like a week before.
You are kind of a prophet. It's all
It
coming
happened
true.
right after.
I am a prophet. Thank you for finally acknowledging that. Also, Yang is flying high on that H3 bump, I got to say. I don't want to take full credit for his success, but I also do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you should.
His
100%.
donations are way up. His followers, his campaign is killing it. I'm Yang Gang all day. He's raised like $2.6 million so far this quarter, which is like already double what he did the whole last quarter. So Yang Gang is flying high. Very excited. I think he's got some, you know? He's got
I
an
really
X factor.
hope so.
He's got the Y factor.
He's like the only guy that actually makes everything interesting and like, exciting for once.
He's got a fresh vision.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna throw it to a quick commercial break. We got Twitch, we got Epstein madness, and finally, Ian, get excited. It's time to find a date for young Ian. Find the love of his life here on The Bachelor, but instead of a HE, it's H3. Kind of you need a visual to see that one. But regardless, guys, we will be back momentarily after this commercial break. Go ahead, Dan. I've been using this app, Noom, for the past week, and I'm going to tell you right now, Hila, I'm announcing today on the show that I've lost 4 pounds.
Wow.
And I'm going to continue to lose weight because this app, Noom, is actually fantastic. Let me tell you about it. First of all, it educates you. It's like it's an app that tracks your calories and educates you about food. Mm-hmm. So, like, for example, this morning I had like eggs and toast and fruit and all this, and you put it in. Not only does it count your calories for you, but it tells you how good of a calorie investment that food is. Like, how much mileage, how much fullness are you getting out of that food, you know? And so it tracks, it educates you, it keeps you motivated, and you set a goal, and it tells you basically on a day-to-day basis how many steps you should be taking, how many calories you should be eating, and there's somebody, a real person on the other end that reaches out to you and keeps you accountable. They text you.
That's cool. They
message you in the app. If you have questions, they're like actually there to help you and keep you honest. But mostly important, it's about the education. It's the journey, you know. You weigh in every morning, and it tracks your progress. I mean, it's phenomenal. I have really been enjoying the experience of being on Noom. And you guys are going to see, I'm going to lose the food. I've been looking for something to really get me motivated because I have been at my all-time fattest. Okay? I was at 215 when I weighed in. Fucking massive. Now I'm down to 210.
That's crazy.
I'm telling you, because it really keeps you on point. And it's really been good for me is that not only am I sticking to my calories, but I'm doing it in such a way that I'm actually not starving all the time.
Yeah, you're still eating pretty regular from
I had a really big breakfast, but it was only 650 calories, and I feel satisfied. And that's what's so beautiful. You can look over everything you ate at the end of the day. I actually learning a lot about specific foods. Like I figured having a bowl of frosted mini wheats with almond milk was good, but actually it's a bad food. It's a lot of calories, and it doesn't fill you up a lot. They don't recommend. But also it's like they understand that you're going to have slip-ups too. And they build that into the program that some days you're going to have bad days, some days you're going to have good days, and I'm telling you, it's great.
I see that they describe it as a habit-changing solution, and I totally agree with that. Because you can't just starve for 2 months and then hope, to stick with it. You're just going to go right back to your old habits.
Yeah.
So
it's really a full system solution to losing weight. It's education, it's habit changing, it's keeping you honest. I highly recommend giving it a shot. Look, this is what they say. You don't have to change it all in one day. Small steps make big progress. Sign up for your trial today at Noom, Noom.com/H3. So, guys, let's all start losing that foop together. Go to Noom.com/H3 and start your trial today. That's Noom.com/H3, the last weight loss program you'll need. Ladies, you know how sometimes underwear pinches in areas you just weren't pinched?
Yes,
Hila, you know about that?
all the time.
What are we pinching? What are they talking about?
The ass crack.
The ass crack. What does it, shove your ass crack together? How
No,
does
it
pinch your
goes
ass?
like,
Oh, it crunches up your ass.
Yeah.
Crack, And you know how sometimes they just don't get it right? And you know how sometimes all you want to do after a long day is take it off? Well, ladies, MeUndies has a new line coming out just for you. It's called the Feel Free Collection, designed with your butt in mind. Hila, let's see what you got. So these things you hated about underwear before, yeah, they're gone. The Feel Free Collection was size tested on every body type. Yes, real bodies and not a perfectly portioned mannequin. Real sizing for real women. Still made with the softest heck material, and now Kilo, come on, what are we doing here? You're sitting down already? Give him a twirl, show him what's up.
I did.
And now a feather-light waistband that provides 0 restrictions and more freedom. Twirl, offered in sizes extra small to 4XL. Let's see the back. The Feel Free Collection comes in 5 new undie silhouettes, including a bralette, or at least the bra you'll what?
The bra.
Or the least bra you'll ever wear. Trust. The Feel Free Collection is made with the signature softer than clouds MeUndies micromodal fabric to really cradle your buns. Fun. New prints drop every Tuesday, so you'll never run out of styles and colors. Hila, how do you feel about your MeUndies? You want me to try it on? Okay. Go ahead. Tell them about what you love about the MeUndies.
I love that it fits over the pants because...
No, that's not a real talking
No,
point.
I'm kidding. I love the fabric, and I do love their prints. They got the best prints in the game.
This feels really comfy. Sometimes
you
I wish
go.
I could wear a bra because my titties need some support, to be totally frank.
There you go.
MeUndies has a great offer for my listeners. For any first-time purchaser, you get 15% off and free shipping. It's a no-brainer, especially because they have a 100% satisfaction guaranteed. That means if you don't like it, they throw it in the furnace, they burn it, you get your money back. There's no risk. It's all reward. Get 15% off your first pair, free shipping, and 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Go to MeUndies.com/H3. That's MeUndies.com/H3. MEUNDIES.com/H motherfucking 3.
Welcome back, Fupa Nation. Ethan did not come back from his restroom break yet. So unprofessional that now you have to listen to this. So, let me see what we got on his doc. Twitch used Ninja's channel to promote other channels.
What?
Where is he? It's taking him a while.
That's a good question.
What
You know,
if
I'll
he
pop
got
my head-
locked?
Oh, God, he's like locked in the stall or something? Hold on. I'm going to do a wellness check on him.
There he is. Wait, we're back in? We're like back in since yesterday.
What? What'd I miss? What? How'd that happen? I lost track of
No.
time. All right, we're back, apparently. How long we been back?
A minute.
What? A
Yeah.
minute? Are you serious? Sorry, everybody. Hey, Twitter world.
This is yours truly.
So how did you hold it down by yourself?
Well, you will have to watch and
I'll have
find
to watch
out.
it back. Are you
And
talking
you
shit?
let me know, because probably horrible.
Nah, you did great. You're always great. Look at you. Crushing it, as always.
I started reading your next topic, which is Twitch. Use Ninja.
Yeah. Let's just get right into that. Twitch proving once again that it's such a, as a platform, vindictive bitch, immature, pathetic. Who's running this ship, man? I complained that the minute after I left to come back to YouTube, they dropped me as a partner, which is something I had for years before.
Yeah.
And then when they owed me money and I was trying to collect the money they owed me, they were asking me to sign back up into their partner program so they could pay me. So they did. Not only did they do the same thing to Ninja, they dropped him out of the partner program. But Ninja posted this video, which I'll show with you guys right now. So the story is that they've been on his page. If you go to twitch.com/ninja, they've removed his shit and they're promoting other channels there now.
It's almost like if our channel, we start posting videos on H3, and then YouTube would just like, you go to the homepage, you just see like other videos.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
what they're
nuts.
doing. They're right. That's what they're doing essentially. And then but apparently what happened was that they've been promoting other videos, and then somehow somebody posted porn, and Twitch, in its infinite wisdom, promoted pornography on Ninja's homepage. And he's a very brand friendly guy. He's got a lot of kid viewers that he knows that, and he makes his stuff appropriate for the younglings. And they're promoting porno. Like, the system of failures in place here is unbelievable. Twitch, what the fuck? Here, let Ninja speak for himself.
As you guys know, I'm streaming on Mixer now. My team and I have made sure that the transition went incredibly smooth, super professional. We haven't said anything bad or negative about Twitch, obviously, because there really hadn't been any reason to. Over the last couple of days, there have been some things that have been going on that, we let slide. They were kind of annoying, little jabs we felt like, but it didn't matter. We wanted to stay professional. But now, for those of you who don't know, if you go to twitch.tv/ninja, they advertise other channels. They don't do this for anyone else that's offline, by the way. Just me. And there are also other streamers who have signed with other platforms whose stream and channel still remains the same. You can see their VODs. They don't promote other streams. They don't promote other popular channels. But they do on mine. I've been streaming for 8 years to build my brand, to build that channel. 14.5 million followers. And they were still using my channel to promote other streamers. Well, now there was a porn account that was #1 being recommended on my channel, and I have no say in any of this stuff. So this is this is the line, this is the straw. We're trying to get the whole channel taken down to begin with, or at least not promote other streamers and other channels on my brand, on my freaking profile. So for anyone who saw that, for anyone whose kids or who just didn't obviously want to see that, I apologize, and I'm sorry.
So crazy.
Like, it's one thing to be promoting it on his page, but then how do you, as a platform, fail so poorly that the #1 recommended one on his page is hardcore pornography?
I just can't believe that he made a decision to move to a different platform that probably paid him more. Mm-hmm. It's a business decision. Of
course.
And now they treat him like shit.
Yeah.
Like trash. Like he wasn't there for 8 years.
Exactly.
And also, why are you burning the bridge? Maybe he'll come back at some point. Why are you acting like he's dead?
And they did the same thing to us. And it's just vindictiveness. They're petty.
So childish.
They're childish. And I'm sure, like we spoke about, the reason he left to begin with is because they're being so penny pitchy and so bitchy and not... They're so annoying to work with. That's why we left, ultimately.
But this is taking it to the next level.
Yeah. So, let me open... I have this picture. I don't know if I can show it. See, I kind of want to show this. I mean, I don't know. Come around and tell me if you think I could show this. Take a look at this.
Yeah, I saw it.
You think I could show this?
Well, we blocked, yeah.
Yeah? So here's what it looks like. We've censored it, obviously. The streamer you're looking for is in another castle.
Is that also a jab, like the language?
No, I think that's just a stock message that they have.
But check out these but they're saying like, hey, he's not here anymore. I mean, that's just strange. But check out these ones. Popular right now. These people are having sex. How is that? That's #1. How did that go on for so long? Holy shit.
Popular Fortnite channels. I don't think that's Fortnite.
Yeah, that doesn't look like Fortnite to me, Twitch. I wonder how many people were viewing it, because it was number one, and this one...
And it was there for 2 hours, by the way.
2 hours?
Yes.
Who are you to censor and and I mean, how do you even pretend to enforce the rules when this is going for 2 hours?
2 hours on
Holy
one of their biggest
shit.
channels.
You guys fucking suck. That is such a fail. Wow. Amazing. The CEO of Twitch responds. Let's see. The drama unfolds. Let's take a look at this. Who is this guy? I want to take a look at this guy. This guy's the CEO of Twitch. He's wearing a bow tie, so I feel like that speaks for itself. Come on, Hila, give me that. The guy's wearing a bow tie.
I have no problem with
All right, Hila is
Tim Gunn wears a bow tie.
Yeah, but
Ethan,
Tim Gunn is, come on.
And Tim Gunn always makes it work.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Our community comes to Twitch looking for live content. To help ensure they find great live channels, we've been experimenting with showing recommended content across Twitch, including on streamers' pages that are offline, specifically Ninja's and no one else's. This helps all streamers as it creates new community connections. However, the lewd content that appeared on Ninja's offline channel page grossly violates our terms of service, and we've permanently suspended the account. Oh. Only because of the drama. Usually we leave porn up. We also suspended these recommendations while we investigate how this content came to be promoted. Well, that's probably a good idea, regardless of the fact that you're, utilizing his page. You don't want to be promoting hardcore pornography. On a more personal note, I apologize. I want to apologize directly to Ninja that this happened. It wasn't our intent, but it should never have happened. No excuses. Okay.
That didn't feel very personal.
Yeah, that's a good point. On a
more
personal
personal note, let me make a really general, non-personal statement.
Like really good observation, Hila. Well, his wife, Jessica, ain't having it. She's not buying his response. She says Twitch is doing PR right now. But it seems their intent from the beginning was to try and kill Ninja's brand. They say promoting other channels on his page wasn't of ill intent, but here's a Twitch co-founder saying rip with a winky face.
Yeah.
Now, I actually followed this. This guy hasn't been involved in Twitch in years, so he was like, this was his announcement video. He said rip. He was just saying, I don't think his fans will follow him on Mixer. I don't care. I'm not involved in Twitch, but, whatever.
So he's not working for Twitch right now?
That's what he said. I was looking at his response to her. But,
because when I saw her tweet, I was like, that's really not cool.
Yeah, I thought so too. And then I looked at his profile pic, and first of all, it doesn't mention Twitch. And then he goes on to say, I haven't been involved with Twitch in years, just commenting as an observer. I don't think audience will follow streamers to Mixer or other platforms. And I think it's a smart move for streamers to try to max earnings. And, good for him for trying. That's all.
All right.
Is the guy not allowed? I don't know. Is it unprofessional for him to comment? I don't know.
No, that's fine.
I think it's fine. He hasn't been involved, but
I think it would have been different if he was working there.
But I think she should have quote tweeted Mr. Bowtie. Well, that guy's the CEO, so he's the one that's blowing it, as far as I'm aware. But regardless, I agree. Their intentions are obviously nefarious. So, Twitch is over party trending on Twitter. Oh no. The one and only. Twitch streamer was beaten up and robbed on stream, and Twitch bans the poor kid for saying N-word? Well, I'm not going to watch that clip.
Yeah.
But apparently, Twitch is over. I don't see much in the way of that supporting. Do I watch this? Do I dare watch this?
No, definitely not.
Yeah, it seems like a bad idea.
That's always the case with this
Why? Tag. What was that? I'm out.
Whenever I see something is over, it's clearly not over.
Right. That's how you know it's not over.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true. Has that ever ended anything?
No.
Never. is over party. So that's the update, guys. Just making good on my promise to bring you all the boofs of the week.
What would you call that story? Was that a smash?
That was a Twitch gaffe.
Oh, I thought it was very interesting that on the news they called what Biden said about the rich kids and poor kids. They called it a gaffe.
Yeah, because that's what the meaning of a gaffe is. It's
But I've never heard it in such a serious note, like on the news.
Let me define what a gaffe is for you, because I've probably ruined the definition for you. An unintentional act or remark causing embarrassment to its originator.
That's what I thought it is, but
A gaffe.
I just find it funny.
Yeah, he made a gaffe. I'm serious. Poor kids can be just as smart as white kids. I'm serious. Such a great soundbite.
Yeah.
Quickly, I'm gonna just another headline that was great. Verizon sells Tumblr for $10 million after Yahoo bought it for $1.1 billion in 2013. How about that for an investment?
Oh my God.
So let me get this straight. Yahoo buys Tumblr for $1.1 billion. Verizon absorbs Yahoo. They ban pornography. The website tanks. And now I even heard reports that it was going to be sold for as little as $3 million.
Yeah.
And I was just looking that up. An article just published a short time ago. It's looking like that is confirmed.
$3 million. So I was like, Dan, I would buy Tumblr for $3 million. But Dan raised a good point. I mean, the overhead on that motherfucking company has got to be crushing, and they don't make money because they have like 200 staffers. They've got a shitload of hosting costs. Probably costs $3 million a month just to maintain it.
Right.
So it's basically free. It's a liability. Who wants this?
Right.
So from 1.1 billion to 3 million because there's no porn.
In short. And you know what's the bitch of it is that Pornhub wanted to buy Tumblr.
Huh.
And Verizon said no because they thought it would be a bad PR move. You know what's a bad PR move? Taking a 99.7% loss on $1 billion purchase. Fucking idiot.
Fucking crazy.
Like Yahoo, you gotta love that Yahoo's like dying last gasp of life was to spend $1 billion on Tumblr. They're like, you know how we stay relevant? We're down to our last $1 billion. We're gonna buy Tumblr.
That's crazy because Tumblr for a moment seemed like it was gonna be like not going anywhere.
Well, until they banned porn, it was pretty much stable.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
I didn't realize that porn was such a big deal, such a big part of it.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently it was. Well, actually, I'm curious. Let me go.
I don't know why.
Alexa, what's that website that tracks traffic?
Yeah, Alexa or Lexus or.
I want to see their traffic before and after the porn.
Yeah, it's Alexa rating.
Yeah, I got it. So this is gonna be interesting. Tumblr.com. Although a lot of people use that app, so I don't know if that. I mean, it still is ranked number 77 in the world. For traffic. That's a lot of traffic.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. But what I'm looking for is a graph. Alexa rank. I mean, it's still popping. Still popping. Number 49 in the United States. You know?
That's a really good deal to buy that just for $3 million.
But no, it's never made money.
Interesting.
So I just put ads all over that bitch. Just ruin it. It's like, look, I'm not making money.
Don't they already have ads?
I don't think so. Does Tumblr have ads? Well, I don't spend time on Tumblr. You know, the only thing I used Tumblr for was furry porn, and now that's gone.
Right.
But I'll tell you, most of the porn I saw on Tumblr was really weird niche shit. Like really fucked up, weird furry porn, hentai. I'm saying the weirdest shit.
I used it for art, but so long ago. And I don't remember why I stopped.
Well, you had your first viral hit on. We had collectively our first viral hit on Tumblr.
Really?
The stickers one?
Hila did like an art piece where she had a bunch of fruit stickers.
Yeah.
And it got reblogged a bunch, and that was our first viral hit.
Yeah. Got like
Nobody
1,000
followed her though.
I know.
We were all pissed off because she got retumbled like thousands
like
of
1,000
times.
times, but no one followed.
She got like 5
Like,
followers.
what am I doing wrong here? I don't know. Still don't know.
Still don't know to this day. But I secretly made a furry porn account, and I had like 1 million followers in like overnight. I'm talking like a goat, humanoid goat with a like a fucking 20-incher.
That's not furry. It's gotta be cute. That's
Yeah,
what we
he's a
learned.
goat, but he had cute features. Like his dick had eyebrows. No, you got to see this crazy porn on Tumblr, dude. Well, you can't anymore. Oh, crazy! I would see this shit and I'd be like, "Oh my god, how?" Like, and it had a lot of engagement too, like really crazy animal sex, humanoids. You know,
I don't know.
like the dick is the size of like it goes up to the top of the head. Like the dick is the size of his whole body.
You really saw that, or are you making it up now?
No, I swear to God, I'm telling you. Anyone who spent time on Tumblr, I'm not kidding. Have any of you guys looked at porn on Tumblr?
No, I mean I was aware that it was a thing, but
Zach, Ian?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Zach, I can always count. Did you ever see any of that crazy shit?
I never dove that deep, but
Because you just scroll and scroll and scroll, and then you can't really avoid it.
correct.
So you've seen it.
Not like furry porn.
Fuck. Maybe it was because I was typing furry cock.
Yeah.
All right. Well, congratulations to Yahoo for their epic investment, and I'm glad that's paid off for you. Yahoo has continued to be a wise, strategic, well-yielding company, and congratulations to them. Now, Ian, why don't you get your cute little ass in here? Because it's time to play Ian's future wife. Woo! Yeah, the one and only introducing Ian the intern. That's right. He's cute. He's thin. He's young. He's gainfully employed. You'll be sitting right here. Ian, thank you with a bundle of roses for me. Have a seat. Keep the music going, for Christ's sake. We're having too much fun in here. Yeah, Ian. He's about 6 foot tall, weighing in at what I would guess is 150 pounds of how much? 60? Less? What? He's a 6
Pure
foot,
muscle.
160 pounds. He's hot. He's fiery. He's smart. And he's got a huge cock.
Yep, just like a giant furry goat.
That I can't verify, but he does have some huge red roses.
Yes, dying roses from last
Can
week.
we see?
They're a little iffy.
So we've got in there a dozen roses. I think that we need to narrow it down probably to how many do you think we should narrow it down to? Because we have to hand out some roses here today, and we have to make some hard decisions.
5.
5? Well, let me see how many contestants we have. Yeah, I think 5's good because we have about 10. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we're going to have to narrow this down to 5, Ian. So, are you ready to play the H3
I
Bachelor?
gotta pee so bad. I don't.
Do you want to take a
How
break?
do you,
really
how do you
don't.
talk without opening your mouth?
Do you want to?
I don't. I'm not a puppet, not Jeff Dunham's doll.
Do we
how I
have some
feel.
music to play while we do this? Because that's the same one you played. Don't we have like dating music?
Uh-oh, no, we gotta call it off. No dating.
We went over this last week. Come on, guys. Well, we got to have
What
some
is dating music to you?
We talked about this last week before we went live that we had queued up.
Is that your
This
dating
one?
music?
No, this is like
like
porn
porno
music,
music.
dude. Zach, we went over it last week. Didn't we find dating music?
You never said to pull dating music.
What?
Uh-oh.
Well, what do we got?
Oh my God!
Let
Let me pull up.
R.
You guys,
Kelly music.
you guys keep experimenting with music back
Yeah.
there. We're gonna pull up our first contestant here. So
Keep in mind, this is entirely their brainchild. I did not request this. This is not. I'm not just like super horny, and I was like, guys, I gotta.
it's not about horniness, Ian.
Who
It's about
said that?
true
Why you
love.
make it so weird?
This is about
I'm
true
just
love.
saying.
Are you single?
I am. Yes.
Are you ready to mingle?
as ready as I'll ever be?
So
I
let me
suppose.
introduce you to Sarah. Okay.
By the way, the goal here is to find your wife. This isn't just to find like a
We're going
one night stand.
How do I?
Oh,
I'm not
0
sure.
to 100.
How do I
Yeah.
do
Do
like?
you watch The Bachelor?
I don't.
By the way, dude, Bachelor in Paradise is on, and I'm gonna go home and watch 3 hours of Bachelor in Paradise tonight.
Batch Nation.
Bachelor Nation. How do I full screen and then slide? I don't know what I'm doing. You know what you're doing. Is
Can
it
we
this?
get a
No.
There's a
PowerPoint tutorial?
presentation.
You have to
button
click
Yeah.
present
top right.
at the top.
And then
I
how do
know
I go to the next
And then
slide? Like
space?
space?
Right key.
Right key. Oh, that's self-explanatory. Okay.
Okay.
So for your consideration,
Okay.
we have Sarah. Okay.
Hi, Sarah. Appreciate you coming out.
That is me, she says. XO. Here we go. Sarah is age 18 and a half. Now, how old are you, Ian? Is that within your acceptable age?
I'm 25.
You are?
Yes. Is that
You're-
good or bad? I can't
Wait,
tell
I
from
thought you
your
were
accent.
younger than that.
He was when we started.
I've
here.
been aging.
We've been working together for a long time.
Time has been moving while I've been
because
here.
I feel like there's a big difference between 23, which is when I first met you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
25. Well, regardless, she's 18 and a half. She's 5'3".
So is that a little bit under the?
Well, I think
cutoff?
17 would be too young. Let's say that.
Well,
I think that's fair.
yeah.
Well, look, she's a sophomore in college.
Basically a sophomore.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure.
What does that mean?
She's in college. She's not in high school, right? I mean, that's unacceptable.
It's close. Well, it's freshman, I'm guessing. Basically a sophomore is freshman. I'm assuming.
Her dream job is to be a medical examiner, has a rainbow tattoo, and her hobbies include arts and crafts. She enjoys watching bad movies.
Oh, I like the little picture there. That's fine.
Pros of dating me. Doesn't expect anything besides love. Will listen to you and respond back to you.
Just the right height, no bucket required.
So she's deep on the meme. Do you know what that? Have you
Yes.
heard?
Yeah.
Just
That's a
the right
deep
height,
one.
no bucket required.
That's a deep one right
Yeah,
there.
so she's a fan.
I appreciate this next one. This is good.
Will never make you listen to Lil Nas X. Is baby faced like Belle Delphine. Now is that? I don't know if that's a. Were you into Belle Delphine?
I pulled back.
Yeah, you
on the
pulled
Belle
back on that
Delphine.
one. But she made a risk. She made a risk here. She said, "I'm baby faced." Can be the Misa to your light.
No, I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
That one missed. Sorry, Sarah. She took a swing on that one, but
Okay.
cons of dating me. Texan. Ooh. That's
Ooh.
literally the only con.
Is that a con?
Well, because she's not local, I would assume
okay.
that's the con.
It is a distance. That is a distance.
Peeing.
And you lost me. Bye, Sarah. Thank you for playing.
I would never
be
call you
so
that
bad.
or quote that soundbite. You see, she kind of did like that's how you would do it.
That's not how I do it. I'd never,
You wouldn't even bring it up.
never. I respect everyone's bladder size.
I gotta pee so bad.
Well, here she's got a bust of yours truly. And I don't mean O.J.
That's
Simpson.
yours truly.
PowerPoint segments are the best. Both love Kanye. You is cute. Ethan, let me hit.
I like that. That's your choice. You've
Yeah,
got
what
it.
happened to me?
I'm the
Where's the feminism here?
date ideas, Sharkies.
Don't make me go there. Not Sharkies.
So there you have you've Sarah. I mean,
This is a lot of work. I appreciate a good PowerPoint.
How do you rate her slides?
Her slides are good. There's just
I
There
thought
is a
there
li-
were not enough transitions.
no transitions. There's a serious
there's
lack
obstacles.
big lack of Comic Sans. The font.
Right.
Hmm.
Not a
Which
lot
is-
of color. You.
I do.
Let's not.
color.
I mean,
but
yeah.
I
come on.
think this is a lot of work put in. I really
Mm-hmm.
appreciate it. There's some good stuff in here.
Do you want to make a call on this now? Is she gonna get a roll? I mean, let's wait.
I mean, I want to give everyone.
Yeah, we
roses.
should review. Oh.
No.
Well, that
I can't do that.
No.
Yeah.
But so I gotta.
Do you know if you want to give her a rose or do you want to wait?
I mean, let's let's see a couple and
Okay.
So that's Sarah, okay? So
wait, how many do you have in there?
we have a lot, Ian, so buckle in. More than 5, that's for sure. So here we go. Let's present. Now, if there's one that really catches your eye, I think you should present the rose on the spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
That's true.
hi,
Get the roses
Ian.
ready.
Please choose me. I think I'm a catch.
I like the colors. All
What did you see? Transitions matter.
That was spicy.
That was
My name
powerful.
is Jesse, 21 years old, single and ready to mingle.
This is
Jingle.
Yes.
sad.
She's
Oh,
ready to jingle.
Sorry, yeah.
We could buy new roses. It's
No,
within
I
the
think-
budget.
I think these look better because they're
Okay.
Wilted like his heart.
yes, exactly.
Now, I don't want anyone to miss this, okay?
Okay. Whoa.
Yeah. We have things in common.
I love
Like?
the horse stretched out.
We
Yeah,
need water to drink.
True.
Is all these going to relate to me having to go to the bathroom?
Spending big money on pop culture. Great music taste.
Great aspect ratio. That's
Great music taste. She said it twice. 666 Old Town Road.
there's a little Heaven's Gate action down there.
Fondness over Colts and the Oculate.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah. Be good to your mother. Capiche?
This is a powerful PowerPoint.
Finish.
And
I really need to pee right now.
I guess that is true. Confirm my suspicion.
so bad.
So that's one. That's
what do you think about
what was her name? She was
Go back,
yeah, this was Jessie.
Jesse.
So we've got Sarah and Jessie. No roses handed out yet, but we may circle back.
I'm admiring these PowerPoints. It's a lot to take in.
I hear you.
We did pick the best for you. Some didn't prepare anything.
We had a lot that we narrowed it down for you.
Yeah.
So here we go. Now this is just a PDF, but that's fine. So here, why you should pick me for a date. A power presentation from yours truly. What up, Twitter world? Team Rocket doing a dab as well.
PowerPoint presentation. No, it's a PDF.
Oh,
That's true.
Oh, is that that docks some points?
Mm.
Damn.
So I may not have Yeezys on my feet, but this does not mean defeat. Ian, your PowerPoints always exceed expectation, which only contribute to my infatuation.
I appreciate that.
Nice.
So tell me about yourself. I hear you say in a sexy voice, sexily. Well, I guess I'm no one special, I say and blush, rearranging my prairie dress to cover myself up. As I'm not a depraved harlot, I giggle like an absolute fucking moron and climax on the spot.
Whoa.
That's a little fanfic.
Not
yeah.
safe for work here.
Sonic was once lost, but now he is found in Ian McPodcast. Blessed is anyone reading this is like, what am I hearing? It's a meme. I'm 21 years old, 5'5", and I weigh 110 pounds. I wipe from the back.
Wait.
Yeah, that's the right way to do it, right?
No, we're front.
No, but for a female,
For a female, you have to.
yeah, you have to wipe because you want to wipe away from the vag.
I want solidarity with
You're looking for a front wiping female. Fuck. In this case, a vital requirement for a judge of character. I'm deeply interested in movies. Here are my current favorites: Ghost in Shell, Sunshine, The Help, Kamikaze Girl, Dead Poets Society, Legally Blonde, Harry Potter, Schindler's List.
War of the Worlds is Dan and I just watched that the other day. It's good stuff.
Really? I thought it was ass. Tom Cruise.
You don't like Tom?
No,
Tommy?
but it was a weird one.
Great.
Okay, sorry, I take it back.
You do like Tom Cruise.
I like Tom Cruise. I just don't like that movie. But I do think that Schindler's List should be at the top of everyone's favorite.
Right next to Harry Potter.
I watch this every weekend. Do you like cats? Well, I got two. Want to pet them?
That's good. That's a
pretty-
big
I like
bonus.
this meme. So I don't actually have two cats, but I fuck with this meme heavy.
Never mind.
I like cats, especially scrungy ones. In the slide, I will exhibit some examples.
So she's a cat admirer from afar.
Yes. My hobbies are drawing and making 3D models. Here's some of the stuff I make. I study video game development in uni, so you can say Trump nay-nayed on us hard after his whole video games cause violence. But I digress. I can also appreciate some nice fashion. I mean, check out these dope slides, bruh.
Hmm.
I may not have a belly button lint jar or rad soaping moves like Ryan John-Smith, but I can guarantee you I am just the right height, no bucket required.
Wow,
Another deep
another
cut.
one.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's the.
And here she said hot.
I
but-
like that little edit there. That's nice.
So Ian,
You know what? I've been holding out. There's a lot going on. I'll throw a rose.
wow, our first rose is awarded. Here, you have to present it to me. What's her name? Wait, hold on to that rose. Her name is,
Wait, go up more, no?
wait, when did she say her name? She just said yours truly.
That's
Do we have
it.
a name?
Do we have no name? What about the very end? Does it say there?
I think it's in the doc, like where you got this link from.
It just says date for the lovely Ian. We don't have a name.
Wow.
That's
Mystery
funny.
girl.
Can I give a rose still, or is that?
Yeah, you can give
canceled?
her
Yeah.
a rose. We'll call her the, what do we call her? Cat girl? No, that's no good. Call her just the right height, no bucket required girl.
But there was another one, so
Well,
Call her dabbing Pokemon.
Okay.
Or whatever.
dabbing Pokemon, so you present the rose like it's me.
Hello. What it was? Well, I haven't seen the show. How did they do it?
so
Will you accept this rose?
you have to say Ethan, and you need to smile at him, and you need to be like kind of teary, like you're almost in tears,
Mm-hmm. Basically
And-
me all the time.
and you need to say, "Will you accept this rose?"
Dabbing James from Pokemon. Will you accept this rose?
It would be my great pleasure.
That was a powerful moment.
Okay, so we have one rose for dabbing Pokemon girl. Now, you don't have to award all 5, Ian, so let's just keep it to the ones that really interest you, okay? I mean, come on. So congratulations to dabbing. I feel special when you handed me that rose.
I could tell. I felt the
move-
spark.
So let's see. Let's have a look at the next contestant. I want to get with P-Boy,
No.
the Bachelor with H3. I wonder if Zoe, at least we got a name.
Zoe. No.
Zoe, yeah, thank you, Ela. What if she was down for you to pee on her? Would you ever pee on a girl?
I have no interest in urine.
I gotta pee so
I
bad.
don't have to pee.
I think you would pee on a girl if the moment was right.
I would not.
Okay,
Have
well,
you
here-
ever peed on anybody?
myself. Accidentally.
Yeah.
But if a girl in the heat of the moment was like, I want you to pee on me, I probably would.
What about
You
if she wanted
would?
to pee on you?
I wouldn't ask for that, probably.
Hmm.
I mean, if a girl was like, if that was her thing, if that was her kink, and it was like a spicy moment, and she said pee on, not on the bed, obviously, like maybe in the shower or something. I'm delivering her request to
Oh,
her.
we're learning.
She
stuff
want
here.
if she
learning a
wants me to
lot.
pee
Wow.
on her, I'll do it. Ela, if you want me to do something weird, I'll hook you up.
Don't.
Well, then we got no problem.
But apparently the option's been there. So
Well, this girl
Yeah.
might be into it. Is my only point. Okay, she's 22 years old. I like Ian. I think he's super cute and funny. I've had a big crush on him for a while now. How does that make you feel?
special.
Plus, I think we have a very similar taste in music. His talent for PowerPoints inspired me to make this. I have a BA in psychology and a minor in biology. Wow.
Huh.
My focus was neuroscience. Ian, are you hearing this shit?
Yeah.
So if he's at all interested in that, I could tutor him. I would get up at 5 a.m. for any Coachella Kanye Church-esque concert for Ian. I also don't smell my period blood. Well, that's a good detail.
Good.
We
Also,
appreciate
I like the layout of this slideshow. I don't
Yeah,
think
me
I could
too.
make a slideshow like this.
I mean, the layout is very...
It actually looks good.
I
Yeah,
thought
so
that
nice.
she was gonna be like a graphic designer based on the layout, but she's not.
Okay, well, I have an issue here. She says hobbies and likes. The first one is the H3 podcast, but as we all know, that's actually not the name of the show. It's the H3 podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So that undermines her point a little bit. But I'll overlook that. Other hobbies, anime. What is shonen specifically?
I've seen that name.
Anyone
Never
back there?
watched it.
Can you clarify that, Dan?
I think shonen is like the ongoing series type of thing. Like Bleach would be a shonen
Yeah.
anime.
Okay, good. I like that. Playing the harp. Oh, interesting.
That's
Lord of the
cool.
Rings.
I like
Gaming. She's a huge Nintendo fangirl. Conducting EEGs on willing participants.
That's good. Isn't that
Is
like
that-
heart? Isn't
Yes.
that like a heart monitor?
Yes.
That's
Isn't
fun.
that EKG?
Yeah, what is it? EEG. Someone look that up, would you? Listening to Charlie XCX. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I've seen her 3 times. She's a singer.
So you're a big fan.
Yeah.
And it's quite underground. Have you ever said that on the show?
It's on my Instagram, so she may be
So
doing
she
a
may
little,
have done-
little deep dive.
And
But-
sorry.
Go ahead.
An EEG is to monitor like brain waves and activity.
That's
You probably
cool.
do need that.
I could use that.
Yeah. Apparently trying to learn how to embroider. Ian is just
I
fun.
like that one.
I can do a French inhale with my vape.
Is
Oh.
that good? Dan, is that good?
That's when you go and breathe it in your nose.
Right. Yep.
Dislikes, ghouls.
I mean, I don't. Yeah.
What is ghouls?
It's like a zombie-esque.
That's a reference to a TV show.
What's the TV show?
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, okay.
That flew over my head. I'm
Really?
sorry.
I do like that show, but apparently not as much as her.
Yeah.
Honorable mentions, I have a cute cat. Now, she
A real
has...
cat. That's
yeah.
a real one.
Contact... Oh, shit. Did I show her
Oh,
contact info?
okay.
Wait, hold on. Let me...
I censored it.
Oh, thank you. Thank God. Okay, good. So I'll bring it back. Oh, she's wearing a Kira shirt. She's very hip.
Very cool. Very hip.
Address, hopefully, in Ian's heart. Instagram, this is for you. So, Ian, what do you think?
I like. There's a lot to like here. I gotta say.
Her name is Zoe. Would you like to present a rose to Zoe?
Sure, I'll give Zoe a rose.
Okay. So, go ahead, Ian.
Do we have like any music for this?
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. You guys are blowing this beautiful moment. I said have dating music ready.
All they've got is my pee soundbite.
That's
The
all. I
humiliate-
don't ask much from you guys. I said have dating music ready. I need rose ceremony music at least.
Zach, you got nothing? What about
I'm looking.
still?
I mean, come on,
I would not give Zach a rose.
dude. Think about what you'll say. I mean,
Yes.
Let's use this one.
well, this is not right. I mean, this is like
Like
church.
Halo.
Yeah, this is like I'm getting baptized. Is this Zach or you?
No.
This is me.
Zach, this isn't. Come on, this isn't a boss fight here. It's Bachelor. I swear, did we not last week, in preparation for this, pick dating music?
You said
I
to
don't know.
pick like a theme song.
All right, get me something romantic for Christ's sake
Should we do this one and then
before we
the
lose
next
the
one?
moment. Here, I know how to make this moment perfect. Go ahead. Say something nice to Zoe.
So Zoe. Zoe. Will you take this? Have the rose?
That's it?
What? I couldn't say. I appreciate you.
Well, at least say, will you accept this rose?
Will you take this? Have this? Accept this rose?
With all of my heart.
I'll prepare next time. The subs were throwing me off. They're getting in my head.
Yeah, they're quite distracting.
Yeah.
So we have one for Zoe.
I
we
agree
got
about
one
that.
For mystery girl.
Yes.
Well, I think so. These applicants are coming in pretty strong, right? I mean,
There's a lot. How many do you have left? Do you know?
there's a lot.
There's honestly a lot. Also, all of these ones that we're looking at are the newest set, and I gotta say, people stepped up their game after you called them out last week, Ethan.
Good.
So,
Yeah.
I'm glad. This one's a little strange. The format is not high level. Oh, here, I have to present. That's why. My application for Ian the intern. Hey, hit me with the passport song, Zach. That's romantic. Thank you. Oh, we have a video.
Oh.
Oh, what's up, H3 Podcast? I didn't see you there. But while I have you here, let me tell you about why I think I'd be a good candidate for Ian the
What do you think? Whoa. Ian's smiling. He's embarrassed a little bit. Are you
I
just
appreciate
impressed?
the effort.
Yeah, I'm
I was not expecting a video in here.
Yeah, and a cut and everything. So this is pretty high level.
So, naturally, I thought in true Ian fashion I would make a PowerPoint to describe myself, who I am, and I thought I'd preface it with this little video, kind of
Audio's
like
a little
Ian did
fucked.
with the Lil Nas X PowerPoint. Great work, by the way. 10 out of 10, really enjoyed it. So hopefully you can kind of tell that I'm not just doing this to pimp out my Instagram.
Right.
I'm just trying to get a date with my favorite member of the H3 podcast.
Well,
no
favorite
offense to anybody
member.
else.
Okay, hang on.
I like this. I like
hold
this.
On. I'm not, come on. I have a fragile ego here.
Else. Just big Ian fan, so if my PowerPoint isn't thorough enough or anything, just let me know. So Ian, I promise, if we ever did go out, we would have a slamming good time. I won't make any jokes like that, I promise.
Now on to the PowerPoint.
That was just the intro.
That was a strong entry.
That's an entrance right there. That was good.
Whoa, holy smokes. Who am I? What's up? I'm Katie. I'm a senior at Boise State University studying GIS and French. I love to volunteer.
Yeah, Giz.
Yeah, Giz.
Yeah, she's a Giz major.
Studying and making Ian jizz.
Well,
I love to volunteer
let's
with the
not.
Special Olympics, Girls on the Run, and my local mobile library. She's a saint, in other words, as well. I'm a registered yoga teacher. I teach hot yoga and a bunch of different beginner-level classes of all different styles.
Wow. I like this angel yoga thing here.
Is that just on the wall? Because it's so dramatic.
I think so.
She doesn't actually have angel wings. That's what I'm asking you. I fly planes. I'm working my way through different license and ratings to become a commercial pilot one day so I can fly you wherever you want.
Wow.
That's great.
That's awesome.
I'm always down for cool things like skydiving, reenacting my favorite internet social experiments, hiking, boating, going hard at Coachella for Kanye, and so much more. She likes to have fun.
Yes, fun is good. I like fun. Fun is fun.
Fun is fun. Well said.
I gotta say.
But I'm still really chill. I often binge watch shows on Netflix in bed with tea. Some of my ideal nights are watching the H3 podcast with my dogs. Now, Ian, if you dated this girl, would you be able to watch back the H3 podcast with her? She'll have to do that on her, she'll have to catch up on her own, and you guys could talk about the podcast. I mean, that'd be great.
Yeah. I'd probably have to excuse myself for those ones.
Yeah.
But
Her dogs look awesome.
yes, cute dogs. Very cute.
Pros of Katie. No apparent Illuminati connection. Impeccable sense of humor. I agree. Also a fan of Kanye.
That's
Cons. Lives in another state. But she's also a pilot.
she offers an alternative there, so that's good.
Cares too much. Very funny. I don't know that I'm not sure she sold that as a con. I would enjoy a nice meal at Sharky's with you any day.
I like the Photoshop. Oh, man.
Thank you for viewing my PowerPoint. Her getting married to Ian with Kanye officiating.
That's the dream right there.
Well, you're getting short on roses. You only have 3 left.
That's
So
the thing is that video was a lot of work.
Well, here's what I'm going to tell you, Ian. You can go back. You can recant on your
That's
roses. You can
rude.
renege on your roses.
That's rough.
Okay, but I'm just saying, you make the decision now.
Well, off the video alone, I gotta give a roast.
So, okay, congratulations to Katie.
But I don't want to jump the gun if there's.
You can recant, but this is Katie's time, and so go ahead, Ian. You got some. Yeah, go ahead. Okay.
Katie, oh God, this is every time. Will you accept this rose?
It would be my greatest honor and privilege to accept this rose from you today.
Thank you.
I love you,
Oh,
and I cannot wait for our night in the fantasy suite together.
oh, well, that's already, huh? Okay.
How do you not watch The Bachelor?
It's not.
Dude, you watch Big Brother, and you can talk shit on Bachelor.
Big Brother takes too much time.
Big Brother. I tried watching that show. It's fucking weird. I'm all judging you for watching Big Brother, and I'm gonna watch 3 hours of Bachelor tonight.
It's so good. It's so good.
Is it really?
You just gotta get the understanding of all the mechanics.
Let's not
I gotta
digress
pee
too hard
so
here.
bad.
I hope let's see. So we are down here now. We've got it from Ashlyn.
Overall, this is fantastic.
Yeah, this has been
I
good.
agree.
You're down to 2 roses. I think there's going to be a lot of jealous guys out there because you were getting a lot of good offers here. 2 roses left. The incels at home are super pissed right now. Ashlyn, is this an original drawing on her resume? So this one's just a resume.
I like the drawing.
Her objective is to get some hot Ian ass.
It's a good objective.
I work for a YouTube channel. Age 23. Likes video games, Norse mythology, cartoons, punchline rap. What the hell is that?
I think it's like jokey, like lines that are funny. Like Lil Wayne sometimes does stuff like that. I think. I may be wrong. She may be like, I changed my mind.
Deeper than you.
I want to redact.
She dislikes sand. You know, I'm with you. I hate sand.
I hate sand.
Disney
Sure.
live action remakes. Writing resumes, but I did this for you. Boo. College educated at Texas A&M with a bachelor's of science in visualization.
Seems like none of these people live in California.
Yeah.
Do any
None
of
of
these so
them.
far live in California?
Which is probably that's a bit of a negative, I'd have to say.
It's a big time negative. We're going to have to reach out and see.
I guess people here are too busy, huh?
Everyone in LA is like, I think some of these might live in LA. Let's not jump the gun. But we have a budget here, Ian. We can make things happen. One of them is even a pilot. My family owns land in Texas, so you have a great safety net. Rich family.
Yeah, I can go mellow out on the...
Huge fan of your
land.
PowerPoints. I have a cute kitten. His name is Ghost, and I can
Love
draw
cats.
weird things for you. Cons, my drawing is a lie. I'm actually really bad at winking. Here she is.
There's the cat. I
Aw.
was wondering for the cat picture.
But
That's
this
a
is
really
it.
cute cat.
So this is it. Yeah, that cat is amazing.
That's a cute cat. I was just saying to Dan, there is no ugly cat. We tried to find one. There isn't one.
Okay, come on. Give me a break. They already like you, Ian.
I mean, just
You don't
can't
have
refute
you don't
it.
have to
It's true.
pander.
That was a real conversation we had. But
You're down to 2 roses.
she's in Texas. I appreciate the work. Now I feel like an asshole not giving a rose out. I want to give everyone roses. It's a lot of work. She had to draw a thing.
Well, yeah, that's how the show goes.
So you have
No.
so this is a no for Ashlyn.
You
We're
gotta
I'm
make
gonna
hard
hold on.
decisions.
I'm gonna hold on.
okay. Ashlyn, thank you for the effort,
Thank you, Ashlyn.
but that's a hard no from Ian.
It was a very, very soft no. I would give all the roses out.
So here's one. You know, this one they didn't even include a picture, so this isn't going on too long, honestly. So let's cut to the chase. Another Ashlyn.
Wow. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I think the quality is going to decline over time since we're going back in time here.
I mean, this
Right.
this is not good enough. I feel like compared to what we've been saying. I'm sorry, Ashlyn.
Well, I've never put together a resume that looked
Okay,
like that.
Ashlyn A. Ian's future care. Jazz hop enthusiast, appreciation of film. Favorite Kanye album is Graduation and Late Registration. Do you approve
You
of
agree with
those?
that?
Late registration that's a good pick.
Are those deep cuts or obvious picks?
Late registration, I feel like, is a bit of a. That's like a okay. I see.
Real fan shit.
I see what vibe you're on.
Enjoys film photography and if hired as your carer, will take portraits and be your personal hype beast.
That's cool. could use
Knows
one
how
of
to
those.
play automonotone, theremins, cello, slightly above average when it comes to Magic the Gathering. Can't play any sports, but pretty good at Chinese chess. Knows how to use PowerPoint. Well, why didn't you make a PowerPoint then?
Because it's like a tease. It's like, I could make one down the line.
Where does she live? She's in San Diego.
Oh, well, there. Hey, you want one of these?
How many more do we have? Let's see. There's one,
if
2,
hired.
3. Oh God, there's too many of these. Oh my God, there's so many more.
Let's do
just how it
quickly like
goes.
two more.
We can cap it if you.
Okay, hang
got
on.
some good options
Okay.
here.
Let's give him all the options and then he can choose.
Okay, so this is Ashlyn.
Okay.
You want to give me a rose because there's a lot more and you only have one left.
Well, here, I'll remember. Ashlyn,
Yeah.
I remember. It's in my head. Name. Let's go.
I have to pee so bad, and I'm not saying that to make fun of Ian.
So bad.
Here, let me do you some help here. So this one, I'm gonna see where they live. Like this girl said she's in England, so
Oh.
Across the pond.
this one's just pictures.
But hey, we used to live across
That's true.
the world.
That's true.
But so this one, she says, I have attached my resume, but I don't see a resume. Probably could have polished this segment a little more. Yeah, this girl doesn't have a resume. Sorry. 25-year-old photographer. I like Kanye before it was cool. I don't know when that was. Dating
Yeah, I agree with
application
that
for
one.
Ian. Lean Mean Meme Machine. Let's see what we got here. So,
Zach, do we have any music? Got that air.
Here. This is a great one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jess.
Jess, I'm 19, applying for the position of Ian's. Wait, friend. Sorry, did you get the memo on this? We're not looking for friendship.
Friend?
She lives in Australia.
We can be friends. There you go. We're friends.
Okay, we're friends. Sorry.
We're friends.
I mean, she put a lot of work into this.
I'm friends with all of you.
But the segment's gone on way too long. So, apologies. 22-year-old Eastern Europe. I mean, come on. What are we doing with this? Oh, this is a dude. Are you interested?
He's got braces. That's cool.
We would look more into this, but Renee, here's my resume. Let's see.
And I haven't seen any of
Oh
these
my goodness!
beforehand.
Look at this, Ian.
Hi, Renee.
What do we got here? Harry Potter world.
That's nearby.
Look at this. She's
wow.
Got when do you ever wear a gown like this, Hila?
I have no idea.
I mean,
to dinner with the Beast.
I'd like to find out.
Beauty and the Beast. Let's see. Let me read about her. She's a 21-year-old flight attendant.
Put it on the
fan of
print.
Kanye. Well, it's the whole.
Oh.
She just wrote it.
Okay.
I'm not part of any secret forum. I'm a national pageant title holder and came top 5 in the world. The PowerPoints are amazing. Keep it up. My favorite movies is anything Bollywood. Just kidding. It's Harry Potter. I love food, and I aim to constantly eat healthy so I don't have to keep holding interventions for myself. I love to make people laugh, but often at my expense. All my Instagram captions are puns, which is probably why my Instagram model career has not blossomed. Oh, I'm Australian. But she wouldn't mind doing a 90-day fiancé visa.
Oh, well, there you go.
Can you imagine if we had our own 90-day fiancé season with Ian? Well, I think that there is some interest, but unfortunately, you are in Australia.
International.
Well, let's let Ian decide.
Well, that you pretty, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to move it along here.
Yeah, no, do your thing. Do what you got to do.
Yeah. You know.
I would give a rose. It's just
if she was in LA,
I'd give a rose right now.
Yeah.
I'd give you the bouquet.
You get the whole bouquet, girl. Damn. So Melissa Ann, she's animated you guys making out.
Wow. That's not
She's also in
safe for work.
Australia. Dude, you're huge in Australia.
I got to get to Australia.
You got to get there quick. Sorry, you're in Australia. We got it. That's a pass from us. We're
moving on.
Yeah, it's way longer than I expected. Apologies to everyone here.
I may have to retroactively then go back, give a rose to the...
See, now they're second choice. They're not interested anymore.
to the last PowerPoint.
This one is boring. Oh, well, that's it.
That's it?
That's all.
So Ashlyn gets rose. Kept
Okay.
her...
Well, yeah, we did want to see
okay.
the options.
So play me the... Yeah. So go ahead. Make your proposal.
Sup, Ashlyn? Will you take this rose? Will you have this rose? Will you accept this?
Seeing as you pass me over in consideration of other people,
Please don't do this.
I will not accept this rose from you.
If you don't what?
I'm refusing the rose
You're refusing
because
it?
I'm Plan B, and I'm no one's Plan B.
I said I will come back and remember the name. No plan B.
You did say that.
Okay, in consideration of the fact that you did say that, then I will, with all my heart and all the love in my body and soul, accept this rose from you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate your cooperation.
And then you have one spare rose. Was there anyone else on your mind? There was the first girl or somewhere that we...
I'll give it to the resume, right? Is that
I think it was the Texas girl.
Right. There was this PowerPoint here that I think we...
Oh, with the aspect ratios and the...
Yeah, this one. I
Oh,
don't
and the
think we give her
swinging.
one.
Okay, yeah. Jesse can have a rose. Yes, I will give Jesse a rose.
So, go ahead.
Sup, Jesse? Will you accept this rose?
Ian, I was frankly insulted
Yes.
that you passed me over as one of the first PowerPoints to appear.
I understand.
And any self-respecting woman at this point would not accept this rose, and so I must decline.
Just, you don't want it.
I do not want the rose.
So I just keep the rose. Oh.
is what I would say.
Wasn't expecting rejection on this segment.
But I will accept in consideration of how sweet and kind and cool you are. I will accept this rose on behalf of Jesse.
Jesse.
Yes, Jesse.
Yes. Well, there you go. Thank you.
So we have 5 roses for 5 terrific girls.
Wow. But those
We're
roses are looking a little rough.
We're gonna have to. We're not gonna buy new ones either. They're just gonna continue to welt. So we have 5 beautiful roses for 5 beautiful girls here at the H3 Bachelor in Paradise, featuring
So now,
Inda Intern.
do we keep accepting more, or how do we continue from here?
Well, I think this is season 1. We're in. The contestants are in. So we're gonna have to reach out to them. Dan's gonna have to reach out. We're gonna have to find out a little bit more, like where do they live. We're gonna have to devise other ways to kind of to separate themselves from the crowd.
Okay.
Maybe a video in. I think that one girl made a video, but maybe they could tell us a little about themselves. And then we're gonna have to pick a winner.
Okay.
What is the end goal here? Is I go on a date? Is that?
That's the goal. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, marriage is the goal, to be frank.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That. Okay.
So we're gonna have to call. I think we'll have to do another round and cull it down to 2 or 3, and then a final round where you pick your match.
Okay. All right. This is spicy.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So thank you to these 3 beautiful,
Thank you
wonderful
for
girls.
all
You're
of you
all
guys,
so beautiful.
really.
You're all so inventive and wonderful. I think you're fantastic, and I'm sorry that Ian, in his heartless and carelessness, did reject some of you.
I did not.
If it was up to me, I would have given everyone a rose.
I would have given all of these out. We've got enough dead roses to pass out.
All right, take these and get the hell out of here. Ian, everybody. Wait, is this not copyrighted?
No, it's free.
Oh, really? Sounds spicy as hell. Thank you, Ian.
Thank you.
And that wraps up our first episode of the H3 Bachelor. Well, tune in next week to find out what these 5 beautiful girls have on deck to win the heart of Ian the intern. All right, everybody. Hey! All right. Tune in to the H3 Network exclusively on the H3 Podcast. I'm your host, Ethan Klein, saying ta-ta, everybody. Until next time. We're not actually done. We have to talk about Epstein.
Okay.
How'd that go?
A little raw.
Mm-hmm. But that's how we like it.
Yeah. I guess we could have rehearsed a little before.
Yeah, we should have ironed that out a little
Yeah.
more.
So apologies to the listeners.
It wasn't that bad. We don't have to
But-
apologize.
I really like what all the girls put together.
Yeah, those girls are something, huh?
I would give everyone a rose if I could.
Well, let's talk about Epstein. Epstein is first of all, the guy, what was his first name?
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, what a name. Jeffrey Epstein is this creepy-ass looking fuck. He always looks so schmarmy. In every photo I've seen of him, he looks like something about his face, right?
Are you putting it on?
Yeah. Like something about this guy's face just ain't right, you know? So he's notorious for sleeping with young girls, but also sex trafficking young girls, and was recently locked away, serious crimes, and he is associated with the rich and famous and powerful of the world. He owns a private island where he would reportedly be having affairs with underage girls. And he kept a little black book. Why can I not zoom? What is this conspiracy? There's a picture of Trump and him, and I can't zoom on it. Conspiracy. Look at this. It's a total conspiracy theory. He would fly on his private plane to his private island, and he kept meticulous records of everyone who would come on his island and on his plane. For example, Bill Clinton flew on his plane to his island 20 times.
28, I think, or something like that.
Technically, there's no evidence that he went to the island, but he did fly on his plane, all jet-setting around the world.
Okay. His airplane was nicknamed the Lolita Express. For those of you who don't get the reference, Lolita was a book about like a little girl who seduced older men. The Lolita Express. He was tried sometime a while ago and received some very shady sweetheart deal that allowed him to serve his time. Basically, he served a 1-year prison sentence, and most of the time he was allowed to leave prison and work from his office. It was a scandalous plea deal that didn't baffle people. But recently, new evidence came to light, and the gavel came down hard on Jeffrey Epstein. And Jeffrey Epstein has a bunch of sealed documents in which he names very famous, powerful people that he spent a lot of time with on his airplane and on his island. When he was in prison, a lot of people thought the dominoes were going to come tumbling on this huge child sex trafficking ring. He attempted suicide, apparently, in his prison cell a week ago. And now it came out just a couple of days ago that he successfully committed suicide, even though he was on suicide watch in a maximum security, closely monitored prison cell, which has a lot of people wondering what actually happened and how that's possible. So let's look into this. It's a fascinating thing. I mean, it's the talk of the town. Everybody's talking about this because the scope of this conspiracy. Oh yeah, yes. Let's not mix these segments. The scope of this conspiracy seemed so huge, from our current President Trump to former President Clinton to the royal family, these people who are all associated.
Yeah. Even previous prime minister in Israel.
Prime Minister in Israel, exactly, are all associates of Jeffrey Epstein. And a lot of it was expected that a lot of these people were going to be in a lot of trouble from what came out of this arrest. So there's a lot, and a lot of outrage too. I mean, in my whole long life, I have never seen what seems to be such an apparent, obvious conspiracy, such a brazen
cover up.
Well, so I was thinking, I was like, it's so obvious that it was a conspiracy that the consequences of not doing it were so grave to whomever perpetrated this that it was better to have what was such an obvious conspiracy to murder him, or at least to assist in his suicide, that they would rather risk being caught or exposing themselves than risk Epstein actually going through with this trial. So they were in such a tight place that for them, it was worth it. I don't see how it could possibly have been anything but a conspiracy to end this investigation. It was announced Saturday morning that Jeffrey had been found dead, hanging in an apparent suicide in his Manhattan jail cell. Now, this tweet, I think, really summarizes it really well. If you want to understand what an absolutely enormous scandal Epstein's death is, understand this. In the whole American criminal justice system, no inmate was more in danger of suicide or homicide than Epstein, and everyone in law enforcement knew it. And now, despite all that, Epstein still died. I mean, that's pretty incredible. Despite, his alleged suicide just 2 weeks ago, he was taken off suicide watch just 6 days later. and put back into the special housing unit.
With R. Kelly, apparently.
Next door. Maybe that's why he killed himself. Jack Donson, a former longtime Federal Bureau of Prison case managers, told NBC News that suicide watch in federal lockup usually only lasts a few days to a week due to the amount of manpower that 24-hour surveillance entails. Well, I guess that's counter conspiracy, but that's all. It requires staff to do the overtime, not considered a good use of resource. I mean, that's just such bullshit. Maybe in a normal case that would make sense,
Yeah,
but
but
we're
this is
talking about
such a
one of
high-
the biggest high-profile conspiracies of all time. According to the Washington
Not
Post,
conspiracy cases.
well, I mean, no, but his criminal conspiracy,
Oh, I see.
you know. According to the Washington Post, guards were supposed to be checking on him every 30 minutes. But at the time of his death, hours had passed, and nobody had checked up on him. There was supposed to be a cellmate in there with him, but his cellmate had been transferred on Friday and not replaced. Authorities have not yet given an official explanation for why he was taken off of suicide watch. However, Jeffrey Epstein was taken off suicide watch in part at the urging of his defense attorney. Apparently, sources familiar told ABC News. Additionally, federal authorities have indicated that his suicide was not captured on camera, despite the fact that the cells are supposed to have cameras. I mean, what the fuck? How is it possible that at every corner, his cellmate is gone, the guards are gone, the cameras are off? New York Times reported that one of the two people guarding Epstein when he died was not even a full-fledged correctional officer, and neither guard had checked on Epstein for several hours before he was discovered. It is also worth noting that the last suicide in this prison cell, the MCC, was 21 years ago in 1988. 1998, excuse me. So this is not a common occurrence. This is something that they're very good at preventing. 21 years ago. Attorney General William Barr on Monday said, "We are learning of serious irregularities at this facility that are deeply concerning and demanding a thorough investigation." Mr. Barr said he did not elaborate on what problems he was referring to, but that he said, "We will get to the bottom of what happened and there will be accountability." I'm doubting that.
Mm-hmm.
An autopsy has been done, but the results have not been made public yet. And in an interesting twist, Epstein's lawyers hired a third-party medical professional to perform another autopsy, Dr. Michael Baden. Dr. Baden is a famous pathologist who performed forensics on JFK and MLK Jr., two very high-profile conspiratorial murders. And he was also an expert witness for the defense of O.J. Simpson. Immediately in the wake of his apparent suicide, there was a massive outcry on social media, and the conspiracy theories kicked into high gear. Now, Dan, what's the significance of Dr. Baden? Is this guy somehow what's the implication?
I mean, the implication is just, well, first of all, he didn't perform an additional autopsy. He was just requested to be there as an observer, which I guess is a common thing to be done. It's just like there are lots of people that do this, and the one guy that you get is somebody that's tied up in the JFK assassination and the MLK. You know, what, like you said, killings that to this day are very controversial and have conspiracy theories floating around it. If you want to seem like you're on the up and up, why do you bring this guy in? You know what I mean? It's just weird.
This guy defended O.J. Simpson?
Yeah, he was part of an expert witness for the defense in O.J.'s trial.
Hey, Twitter world, it's me, Dr. Baden.
Which, by the way, one of O.J.'s lawyers is Alan Dershowitz, who is Epstein's lawyer. So there's a connection there, too. So it's all these people, it's all the same circles. You know what I mean?
Well, wasn't Alan Dershowitz one of the guys who flew on his plane?
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting.
No, he's implicated in the whole sex trafficking thing as well.
So now on social media, there's lots of trending tabs, including Clinton body count, which was retweeted by the president, the sitting president of the United States, which I'll get into, and Trump body count. So we can't decide which president is responsible for the murder of Epstein, but they're both buddy-buddy with this fucking guy. There are many wealthy and powerful people linked to Epstein who would potentially want him dead to cover up their involvement in crimes, including former President Bill Clinton, Prince Andrew of the British royal family, Alan Dershowitz, that's the guy we just spoke about, his lawyer, a former prime minister of major nations, speculated to be Tony Blair, Ehud Barak, former prime minister of Israel, and many others. Trump tweeted, which caused a lot of stir in the mainstream media, this absolutely... Like, the president. The fucking president, dude. Oh, wait. No. Where's the video? Did he retweet this?
Yeah.
What is it?
Just look at the top tweet. What he actually tweeted is that just that breaking documents unsealed yesterday revealed that top Democrats, including Bill Clinton, took trips to the pedophile island.
Yeah, but so did Donald Trump. BNL News. Oh, it's like total partisan. It's like, dude... Okay, whatever, yeah. But the one that I'm looking for is that video. Do you not have that one?
I didn't see that. I mean, I think he unretweeted a lot of these things, including this tweet as well.
No. He didn't. There's this black guy talking about the Clinton body count that he retweeted.
Okay.
I thought that
I'm on his Twitter right now. I'll grab it. Man, this guy tweets a lot. Holy shit.
However, and at any rate, this is everybody's response to the government's claim that he committed suicide and that it wasn't actually a conspiracy.
Not this time. No, not this time. It's totally...
The media, Jeffrey Epstein committed suicide. Literally everyone else.
It's fiction. It's fiction. We made it up. We made this one up. It's a made-up tale. It's a total fabrication. It never happened. It never happened. This one was invented by a writer. Not this time. It never happened. It's false. It never happened. It's a fake. It's fiction. It's an urban legend that never happened. No way. We got you.
We got you.
Not this time. It never happened. It never happened. We made this one up. It's fiction. We made up this one. We made it up. Not this time. Wrong. Not this time. Not this time.
I love it.
You're
so
wrong.
Good. Did you find that one?
Yeah, I just put it in Discord.
Thank you. This is the one that I saw Donald retweet. Because it's like such a shitpost conspiracy theorist. I was like, oh my God, the fucking president retweeted this garbage? Where is it, Dan? You just gave me a link to his Twitter account.
You just scroll past it. Just saw it.
Shaking my head. I'm not surprised. I told y'all last month this was gonna happen, but didn't nobody want to listen?
All right. He retweeted this. Died of suicide on 24-hour suicide watch. Yeah, right. How does that happen? I'm with you. Jeffrey Epstein had information on Bill Clinton, and now he's dead. I see Trump body count trending, but we know who did this. Actually, I didn't see that. I just saw Clinton body count. So,
and you know what?
This is the president giving this guy.
Shaking my head. I'm not surprised. I told y'all last month this was gonna happen, but didn't nobody want to listen to me? But then guess what? Next month he dead, and you know what? All the liberals were calling me a conspiracy theorist, saying, Terrence, you coming up with crazy conspiracies, and you need to be banned from Twitter. And then guess what? The man really ended up dead, and you know...
So, he retweeted this guy. I don't know why they're possibly trying to make it a political issue. There was people of all over the spectrum, including Trump himself.
Yeah.
I mean, here's an Imager album of people who were hanging out regularly with Epstein. Bill Clinton, as you've heard. Donald Trump, who, by the way, Epstein has a little black book that he kept contact with his closest contacts with. He had 14 different numbers for Donald Trump. 14 different numbers. Here he is once again with Donald Trump on a different occasion. Here is this is wild. This is his girlfriend at Bill Clinton's daughter's wedding.
What's the story with her?
That's his. So this girl was Epstein's girlfriend and allegedly in charge of, according to the victims who are now grown up, said that she was in charge of grooming and recruiting little girls into his service.
Wow.
Here he is with Prince Andrew. I mean, pretty incredible stuff. You know. Trump, here, this is a great video. I mean, again, I don't know where Trump gets off doing with this whole Clinton body count. Here he is. So the story with this is that there's a party with all these young girls, and it's just Trump and Epstein. They're the only two guys.
Well, that guy's standing there.
She's hot. Look at, dude, I mean, this shit's crazy. Yeah, I don't know if that's a security guard or what. I mean...
But what do you mean that it's just the two of them?
Can you look that? I swear I read that... Here, let me look into this. Yeah, Trump and Epstein party. There was a story. Yeah, here, listen. Party planner surprised. Just Donald Trump and Epstein and 28 calendar girls. I have 28 girls coming. Donald, this is supposed to be a party with VIPs. You're telling me it's just you and Epstein? In 1992, Trump organized a party of calendar girls. It was just Epstein and Trump and the women. That's it. I mean, this guy looks like a guard or someone that works there. I don't know if this is that specific party, though, either. So
Yeah.
I could be talking out of turn here. But, I mean, look, this is a guy who's friends with Jeff.
Yeah.
In fact, Trump almost looks like he's embarrassing Epstein more than the other way around. He's like, tone it down, dude.
But at least in this video, they're not underage. But
No, they're not underage, for sure.
The other stories are way worse about underage girls.
Yes, that's certainly the scandalous thing about Epstein. But here, we have some notable incidents. People associated with Epstein by either flying on his plane or in his Black Book Rolodex. Bill Clinton flew on his plane 26 times. One time, that's like, dude, that is so many times.
Yeah.
My best friends I haven't hung out 26 times with. Kevin Spacey and Chris Tucker, along with Bill Clinton, took a trip to Africa with him. Isn't that funny? What a weird group of dudes. Donald Trump just revealed to have flown on his plane in these unsealed documents last week. 14 phone numbers for Donald Trump in his Black Book.
What is that?
Prince Andrew. Larry Summers, former Treasury Secretary, president of Harvard University. Alan Dershowitz. Mick Jagger. Courtney Love. Billionaire Leslie Wexner, owner of Victoria's Secret, Bed Bath & Beyond, and several other major retailers. New Mexico Governor Bruce King. Former New Mexico Governor and Democratic presidential hopeful Bill Richardson. Peter Soro, the nephew of George Soros. John Glenn, astronaut and politician. Former Israeli Prime Minister Ehud Barak.
Oh.
Naomi Campbell. So weird. Miss Sweden and socialite New York doctor Eva Anderson Dubin. The guy was well connected. And I've read, and correct me if I'm wrong, nobody really knows where he made his fortune.
Yeah, it's super weird.
He's a billionaire and nobody knows.
Well, somewhat. So that guy that you mentioned, the Leslie Wexner guy, the guy that owns Victoria's Secret and everything, he apparently gave him his start, so to speak. He gave him like $500 million or something crazy like that for an investment fund, like a hedge fund. And that's what people always said is like, oh, he's like a hedge fund guy. But yeah, now that he's under all the scrutiny, apparently people have looked into it and nobody can point to anything this hedge fund ever did. Like the money is just kind of in limbo.
Well, the IRS certainly should know where he got his money from.
Yeah, well, I mean, assuming the criminal case continues forward, which it probably won't now that he's dead, I don't know. And who knows what will and won't come out.
Well, my guess is that nothing will come of it. The interest will wane, obviously, over time. And all these politicians who are implicated in this, including the president, who's now so outraged and talking about Clinton body count, will, in a month's time, forget about it, and nothing will ever come of this investigation. One of the most brazen murder/assisted suicides I've ever seen, maybe I've ever heard of. One of the biggest conspiracies of organized child sex trafficking.
Yeah. I just can't believe this stuff exists. It's so crazy.
It's unbelievable.
A whole island for
He owned an island off the Caribbean.
pedo activity.
Fucking crazy, man. Well, there you have it. Ends on a high note.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens over the next couple weeks. I mean, I hope it doesn't get dropped. Like
Well,
it shouldn't,
yeah.
but I understand why you feel that way.
At the end of the day, the people can only demand so much. It's like you got the attorney general has to invest. I heard the FBI is investigating. That's good. Or the attorney general, I don't trust him. I don't fucking trust that Fred Flintstone ass looking fuck for a minute. He does look like Fred Flintstone, by the way.
A little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, a guy in Trump's administration was the guy that gave him the sweetheart deal back in the mid-2000s or whatever. That guy now resigned, I think, kind of as a result of all this.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, you know, people trying to make it partisan, and to me, it
It's
really
everywhere.
isn't. Yeah,
It's everyone
this
and
is-
everything.
This is just about powerful people being sickos.
What I'm saying is don't trust the people who are making it partisan.
Mm-hmm.
Right, yeah,
Because
exactly.
they are intentionally trying to
Shift.
Muddy it
uninvolve
up.
themselves.
Yeah, totally.
And if Trump is going to go out there and tweeting Bill Clinton conspiracy theories, which, by the way, I agree, Bill Clinton was inexplicably wrapped up with this guy.
Bill Clinton's totally...
Trump is
part of it.
equally wrapped up with this guy.
Yeah.
There's no escaping that. You cannot have it both ways.
Mm-hmm.
The big defense that people give for Trump is that, you know, he supposedly had a falling out with him when he got caught, basically around that time.
Good timing to have a
Right,
falling
exactly. It's like, oh yeah, you had a falling out with him when he got caught for being a pedophile.
I would say that's a good time to disassociate with somebody too.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, you know, if you found that out about somebody you knew, you would disassociate with him.
Or if you did, or if you were doing it with them and you're saying, hey.
Yes, exactly.
I mean,
that's the point, is it doesn't clear anybody of anything. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, Bill Clinton may have disassociated with him too. He's not saying anything about it. He probably did.
Right.
Bill Clinton probably stopped flying on his plane around the same time.
Yeah. From what I understand, too, Clinton actually lied about how, because before the latest round of revelations came out, he had said that he had flown with Epstein about 5 times, and then those flight logs came out, and it's like, oh, it's a lot more than 5
5
times.
is already bad.
Right, it's not even...
20?
You're right. It's a big difference between 5 and 20
Wow.
plus, so...
20?
26, I think you said.
Yeah.
26?
At least.
That's once a week for half a year. That is so many times.
You know what? One I actually just saw this morning, I should add it to the list, that made me real sad, is Matt Groening, the guy who created The Simpsons.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
On the flight logs.
Yeah, I read a little
we
anecdote
did
about
see
that. So the anecdote I read was that he was flying on the plane, and he received a foot massage. And the girl went into detail about how disgusting his feet were.
Oh.
That she had to go to the bathroom and get a towel.
Oh, so this was one of the alleged victims in her testimony?
She didn't say anything happened other than a foot massage. But then somebody pointed out, and this is just someone on Twitter pointing it out, and I don't actually know, but apparently the girl at the time was 14 years old.
Yikes.
And Epstein was like, hey, go give him a foot massage. And so, I mean, it's a 14-year-old
Yeah, you
girl.
turned down that foot massage. Like,
I don't know, man. That whole world is so fucking mad.
So insane.
I don't know. I'd like to know how many people are actually... Jeffrey Epstein invites you on a plane ride and you say no.
Yeah, that's the right
but
answer.
it's just so wrong that they didn't catch it, and now we're just stuck with all these conspiracies and no one's going to know anything.
Because this dude, the fact that they let this guy die is just, I mean, it's so fucked up. It's the most brazen cover-up I've ever seen. But that's why they had to be brazen, because the alternative was just they had too much to lose. These people, I don't know, no camera.
Yeah.
Really? The most high-profile prisoner in the whole country?
I wonder what kind of information they have from the investigations, but I wonder if they'll make it public anyway.
I hope so. I mean, the FBI is looking into it, which is independent. So, I don't know, man. I really hope so, too. We'll see. We'll follow up on this on the podcast and see what politicians are kind of letting this slide. I bet you Trump's going to conveniently forget about this in a month. And so will the Attorney General.
I guess we'll see. I mean, you'd think that if he actually does think or suspect or even know, I mean, if he's the president, if Bill Clinton was involved somehow, of all people, he would know. So if he lets it slide, it's like, he fucking hates the Clintons. Like, why would he not go after them?
Good point, Dan.
Yeah.
So I think in a month, if Trump and Attorney General Barr are done talking about this and there's been no resolution, that's the stamp of guilt.
Yeah.
That's it. Let's see. We'll see what happens with it. I think nothing will happen. I really do.
Yeah, I hope you're wrong, but I think you're right.
Well, that's it for this week on the H3 podcast. I can't wait to go home and watch 3 hours of The Bachelorette.
Bachelor in Paradise.
Bachelor in Paradise, sorry. We have a babysitter today, so I'm going to be like, bye-bye, Theodore. Mommy and Daddy are watching Bachelor in Paradise. Love it.
Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet.
Hit me with that music. Wrap me up.
All right. Starting the tune.
Do you have your passport?
Oh, that music.
Can you read me a book? Girl, I wish I was literate. I don't like the pacing of this one messes me up.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, thank you for watching.
We'll be back Friday.
Be back on Friday. What more is there to say? I mean, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here. We love you. We appreciate you. And that's a wrap, eh?
I still feel like it's Friday every time we do the Tuesday app.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's not. It's still new for us, the 2 apps.
Enjoy the weekend.
How long have we been doing 2 apps a week? It's not been that long, I guess.
It's a couple months.
Oh, that's long.
What?
What?
For real? A couple months? No.
Oh my God.
How old is Theodore? Because we started doing it pretty much right after.
He's 2 months.
There you go.
Whoa. Oh God, my brain is just dead.
Yeah. Chronically underslept. Well, guys, that's it, I mean, what more is there to say about anything, really? We'll find some more news, goofs, gaffes, laughs, current events, and viral hits to talk about on Friday. That being said,
all right, guys. We'll see you on Friday. Take care.
Destroy the child.
Welcome to Papa's house.